Hi guys, this is Ricardo here with bockbouquet. Welcome back to our channel, and if it's your first time coming here, hit that subscribe button now so you can keep up with our weekly uploads. In today's video, I'm going to show you the very easiest way to add roost bars to your existing coop, or if you got yourself like a tough shed or one of those tool sheds, how to install roost bars onto one of them. Because we see people, or I get asked the question like, how do you install roost bars into a coop? So I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it and how we do it on our own coop. And the measurements are not going to be relevant, so people will ask me, oh, what does that bar measure? Well, this is for this particular coops, but yours is going to be a different size of this one, so sizing is really irrelevant, okay? But I'm going to show you how we do it. For this one here, I'm going to crawl inside here. This is a 5x6 coop, and what I've done, if you want to come a little closer here, what I've done is I've installed this bracing here. It's a 2x2 attached to my stud walls here. They're 2x3s. So it's just a 2x2. I cut it to the length of the coop, and on this side you got 1, 2. They're elevated about 17 inches off the ground, and that's very important because our nesting boxes will be down here. And what you want to do is have your roost bars higher than your nesting boxes. Otherwise, your chickens will end up roosting or sleeping in your nesting boxes. And you don't want that, because then you'll get poopy eggs, because they'll end up pooping in there in the middle of the night. So you want to have the roost bars higher than the nesting boxes if possible, so that they could just poop on the shavings that this coop will eventually have. So these here are on the side for bracing. And then I went ahead and cut me some other 2x2s to the width of this coop, and they'll go just like this. And if you see that bracing, that's what's going to hold my roost bars. All we're going to do is attach a screw there, attach another screw right here, and that is it. Some people like the detachable ones. We don't, because it's plenty space for us to rake out whenever we do clean this on a monthly maintenance. So we're going to do it just like that, and just going to put on some protective eyewear. And I'll be using some 2.5-inch screws. This is a 2x2 being screwed into another 2x2, so that 2.5-inch screw is plenty long for that, and it's not too long that it's gonna bolt out the bottom here and poke your chickens. We're gonna go ahead and start with the one in the back, and we're gonna make our way forward so I don't trap myself inside of this coop. So very simple, guys. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the bracing there. I'm gonna always go ahead and pre-drill a hole onto my 2x2 there. These are self-screwing screws, but I don't like to go directly into the wood like that, otherwise your wood ends up splitting. So I always make us have a pre-drill hole, and then we drive our screw. That's one. And then we're going to repeat the same process on this other side, right in the center. That's 2. And guess what? That's now attached into your coop. So if you have a tough shed or a tool shed similar to this, they all come with studs. And that's what we drilled our bracing to. And now the bracing is now holding your roost bar. I do like to use a 2x2 and something that's flat versus a round one, because chickens sleep with their feet flat on the roost bar. They're not parrots, so they don't curl their toes onto a circular roost bar. They prefer a flat one. So a 2x2 is usually a pretty good one. If you can go with the 2x3, that's even better, because then they'll just sleep with their foot entirely flat. But 2x2s work out really well for us. And then as far as spacing for here, kind of imagine the size of a big hen, and you want to make sure that there's plenty of space right there. This coop is a 5x6, and it's designed for about 15-20 chickens. You could probably even maximize it with more if you have miniature breeds, but I always anticipate that people will have big size hens, so that's plenty of room right there. And then we're going to do our last one here. This will have 3 roost bars. So depending on what size coop you've got, or a storage shed that you're converting into a chicken coop, you might be able to do more than just the 3. Last one. All right. Well, you guys saw it in real time. You saw how easy that was to put together. I had already pre-cut my wood, and guess what? If you don't have a saw at home, if you go to Lowe's, they'll cut your wood for free, entirely for free. So you can just go there and say, hey, can you cut this 8-foot piece of wood into a 6-foot, and they'll cut them all for you. So just go there with your measurements, figure out what length you need, go to Lowe's, get a couple of 2x2s and get them cut to length there. You can come home, and as long as you got a drill and an impact driver, that's it, guys. If you got something with studs, you can now have built-in roost bars into your coop. This coop right here, I custom built it for a client. It's almost done. I got all the trim work ready and stuff. The only thing it does need is an automatic chicken coop door that this will have. Stick around because I will make a video on how to install an automatic chicken coop door, but it's gonna have one that opens at sunrise and closes at sunset, or you can set it on a timer. If you're in the Southern California area and you're in the market for a new chicken coop, give us a message here on the comments or send us an email. Everything's in our bio. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.